Hi guys, welcome back to F1 Podcast. Pep, we've just moved on from Michael Schumacher and all the excitement and then disappointment around that. Now we move on to a subject that's dear to our hearts, I dare say, mate. We've been talking about this for a little while now, and it involves a young Brazilian by the name of Nelsinho.
Yeah, it does.
Not a very popular boy at his Formula One racing team at the moment, mate. What are your thoughts on Piquet having a little bit of a chucking the toys out of the cot moment?
Yeah, he's been the other one who's been in the news this week, having a big slap with Flavio, and it started a few weeks ago, of course, and this week he's even gone further and making heaps of comments, and even saying that sort of Villeneuve-esque, Max, that F1 drivers need to speak out a little bit more, and I'm going to do it. And he slapped Flavio, saying that the guy had really no clue about Formula One. I liked his comment about the fact that his sister knows more about F1 than Flavio, and that Flavio asks all these stupid questions on the pit wall and stuff. And I think it's just Nelson thrashing around in the breeze, Max, and that's sort of like a death knell. He knows that he's gone. Interestingly, though, that hasn't been confirmed yet, mate. But he's just really given it, isn't it? He's really throwing out some comments, and I thought it was funny, mate.
Oh, it's the Latin blood, Pep. I love it. I didn't get my way, so I'm throwing all my toys out of the cot. Alonso got the better car for most of the first part of the year, and Flavio threatens me 15 minutes before every race that if you don't perform well, then I've got someone else to replace you, and all this sort of thing. And I mean, it says to me, this guy, with what he's come out with in the press over the last couple of weeks, he's a dead man walking. He knows that it's beyond repair now, and he's fucked.
But why hasn't that been confirmed yet? We were saying a few minutes ago off camera that, why has Renault not confirmed this yet? I mean, it's...
And by confirmation, we mean the old, pick the press person from Renault coming out and saying... we thank Nelsinho Jr. for his contribution to Renault and wish him all the very best in his future and all that. We now welcome Romain Grosjean into the Renault family. I haven't heard anything like that at all. I don't know whether you guys have, but I certainly haven't. But it's been good theatre. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, and maybe they know that they're not going to win their appeal and that they won't be racing in Valencia, so they've got a little bit more time. But really, it's only a few days now until they have to arrive in Valencia, if they're indeed racing there, and then get Grosjean into the seat. So I don't know, but nothing's confirmed yet.
Well, hopefully common sense prevails, mate. And with the year that Formula One's had, with a lot of the stuff off the track. Hopefully that common sense will prevail and that Renault will get to race. I know a lot of you have feelings to the opposite of what I've just said, and that's fine. But I'm thinking bigger picture. Formula One doesn't need this bullshit at the moment, and let's get a dual world champion racing at his home circuit. Toot sweet, if you don't mind.
Couldn't agree more, Max. Like you said, Formula One's got enough shit going on lately, and you need to have Renault in this Grand Prix, so hopefully that sense will prevail.
Fingers crossed.
All right, guys, we're going to do something a little bit different. We've got an F1 website open here, and we're just going to have a quick chat about what's been happening during the week, Max. So we've got the Schumacher news. Senna, a candidate for the Campos drive for 2010.
Gee, would never have seen that coming.
Yeah, I'll just quickly say, don't do it. Don't do it, Bruno. Don't go to Campos. Please.
Yeah, don't do it. They're running Cosworths, don't do it.
All right, Max, surprise, surprise. Malaysia's going for the earlier race time for 2010. They're avoiding the monsoon season. Yeah. I think we said that they were going to do that, didn't we?
Smart move. Yeah, I see no problem with that. I think that's a clever move. Yeah.
Bourdais received sack notice by text message.
Well, welcome to the modern era. You no longer get a yellow piece of paper saying you're sacked in the mail. You now get it done by text.
It's pretty poor form by Franz Tost, though, don't you think?
It's terrible. But
for a big institution.
Yeah, pretty shit.
Valentino Rossi has ruled out a switch to replace Massa. Valentino, you were never going to get it, mate.
What is this even news? Yeah, okay.
Schumacher's continuing to work on his race fitness. We covered that in the last video, but I think that's great, Max.
Fantastic.
BMW is still hoping to get some results before they finish in Formula 1 this year, and I think Mario would love to see that this wasn't just a blip on the radar, Max.
Yeah, I'd be disappointed if BMW weren't going to push it. 7 races to go when you think about it, and the better they do, the bigger price they can ask potentially for a new buyer. So of course they're going to push ahead. And the great thing about it as well for BMW is when you think about it, they don't have to put any more development into their 2010 car. They can swing it all back to this year's car. So I expect some good things from BMW moving forward.
I agree, Max. And come on, Peter Sauber, let's go, mate. Let's get something happening with that. All right, Williams are still working on their curves, Max.
Yeah, you know, good luck. That's fine.
Well, like you just said, there's still 7 races, so I suppose they still can get some benefit out of their flywheel system.
Which out of all the Kerr systems is probably one of the better ones, the whole flywheel as opposed to the batteries. I mean, it's a very clever system, and these guys invested heavily in the off season last year to develop their Kerr system, and it's a bespoke system. It's quite brilliant. And Nico Rosberg's been doing well lately in that car, so I can't see why they wouldn't continue, I guess. But good luck to them. I mean, most teams next year aren't going to happen.
Yeah, I think they're making an agreement not to run it next year, just within FOTA, so we'll have to see.
Not a fan.
Max, subject close to your heart. Jacques Villeneuve's still confident, still pushing. He's putting all of his energies into Formula 1. He's dumped his wife to do it. What do you think?
Playing the violin. Come on, Jacques, come back. Yeah, he's divorced. Okay, big whoop. How that made news is beyond me. People get divorced every day. But Michael set a potential little bit of a precedent here. I mean, everyone was going, hey, Michael's coming back. He's 40. Villeneuve's 38. Interesting. But Jacques basically said, now, yeah, I'm divorced. There's no chance of me coming back. My kids are my priority, plus Formula 1. I want a seat next year. I've been racing in all these other shit formulae just so I could continue racing and smelling the smell of, you know, burnt fuel and rubber. But my priority is a race seat next year. Good luck, because I don't think it's going to happen just quietly.
All right, the last one that we're going to talk about is Arie Vatanen and Jean Todt, and they've been both doing their. They've been trying to shore up their support, Max, and they're doing it in slightly different ways.
They are.
And at the moment, if I think maybe Jean Todt could get it. He seems to be the one who's the front runner at this stage, and I've said in previous podcasts, Max, I don't know enough about the guys professionally to know who's going to do a better job. I just think that Jean Todt might be slightly better for the role, albeit a more political decision. So they're vying for the power base, Max. Yeah,
it's 3:21 p.m. on the 16th of August, 2009 in Sydney, Australia. Jean Todt will be the new FIA president. There, I've said it. Right.
All right, guys. Well, we've covered a lot in this video. Let us know what you think, and if there's anything else that you want us to talk about in the next video, let us know.
All right, guys. One more week to go.
1 week
until we start racing again. Yay! All right. See you soon.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.